Hello and welcome to another episode of On Loop Photography. Firstly, I'd like to apologize about this lighting setup. I have to kind of crush this out while all my housemates are out, so it is what it is. What I try to be conscious of is telling people what to do with their lives. I don't want to tell you to buy a piece of equipment, I don't want to tell you how to shoot, but I do think that people fall into a rut sometimes, myself included. A way I've found of getting out of a rut is to change up your style. If you normally shoot portraiture, try some architecture. If you normally shoot landscapes, why not try some street photography? And it's not because you're going to shoot something different and make a completely different name for yourself. The idea is to step out of your comfort zone and break some habits. Inspiration can come from all sorts of areas of your life. Sometimes books and magazines, even prints and galleries. As much as I don't like to admit it, sometimes even a new piece of gear can inspire you to shoot in a way that you normally wouldn't. So I'm trying to shoot a roll of film each week for this year of 2025. And what I'm finding is living in a small town in Wanaka, it's a beautiful place, but it is hard to find things to shoot. So recently, I've been toying with the idea of shooting a lot more flash. I went to the ski hill over in Queenstown, we had a night out, and I used a red flash to get some images, just by taping a red gel over the flash with my Canon A1, and the results were awesome. I've also used a new Godox flash on my digital camera, and I've been getting some great results with that as well. I've been using the flash off camera and on camera, and also with gels, and it's made a huge difference to my workflow. I don't really know, so I reached out to a couple of companies. Reflx Lab was the only company who actually sent me a flash. So respect, thank you guys. I own the Godox IT30 Pro, which I paid full price for. And also own a flash that I picked up at a thrift store when I was living in a different city. Also, from my digital SLR days, I've got the Canon 500EX RT. And the reason I want to keep a flash by my side is to break that rut. So this video is a simple and fun one that sparked the question, which flash would I keep if I could only keep one? Or is there such a thing? As much as I really admire and respect the work of Diane Arbus, Tatsuo Suzuki, and Bruce Gilden with their direct flash and their street photography style, I don't really think I'm going to go for that. Reason being, there's not that many streets in this town, and I know too many people. It's also a bit of a day ruiner if someone comes up to you and just bursts a flash in my face. Instead, I'm going to compare these flashes against each other by performing a few simple tests. Starting with a brightness test. And for this, I'm simply going to set my light meter to flash mode and see how bright each flash on maximum output is. I've measured about 8 meters from the camera to the light meter. This is to replicate shooting flash on the street at a maximum distance. We're now starting with the Reflx Lab Simple Flash at full power. Next up is the Godox IT30 Pro. This one's also at full power. Now we have our no-name thrift store flash with only one power output setting. And yeah, it looks like the sun has faded, but that's not going to affect how the light meter measures flash. And lastly, we have the Canon 600EX RT, aka the Retina Destroyer, at maximum output. And here are the results. Remember, the higher the f-stop, the brighter the flash, and the lower the f-stop, the weaker the flash is. The Simple Flash by Reflx Lab sports 2 AAA batteries. I'm using rechargeables here. And it's definitely the lightest of the lot. The Ugly Duckling thrift store flash is sporting 2 AA batteries. And while it is light, it has terrible build quality, but it's a thrift store find. The Godox IT30, however, has an internal battery, which is awesome. It's charged by a USB-C cable, but the only downfall I can see with this system is that if you ever run out of batteries, you have to plug it back in. Whereas with the other flashes, you can carry some spare batteries and you'll never run into a problem of not being able to fire it. I also want to make note of the Reflx Lab simple flash and give it an honorable mention here. While all the flashes I've spoken about can be triggered through a hot shoe, the simple flash also comes with a PC cable, making it compatible with any camera with a PC port, just like this Kodak Retina here. What I can tell you about all of them in a nutshell. They're all compact, they're all affordable, and they're all fairly bright. If you shoot on the street or if you shoot portraiture from a distance of a couple of feet, any of these flashes will do fine. I'm not going to tell you which one to buy, but I will tell you which one I'll keep, and that's the Godox. For everything it does, I think it just makes sense. It's small enough, it's pocketable, it's bright, and I hate to say it, but TTL does help me out. I did have a little bit of trouble getting it on a couple of hot shoes, but with a bit of encouragement they got on, and it worked. Okay, I lied. I'm keeping both. The simple flash is clearly designed to fit perfectly on a rangefinder camera, and will likely find a semi-permanent place on my Voigtlander. So thanks for watching. As always, happy shooting and tell your friends you love them. Catch you next time. Which flash did you like the best? And which one would you keep?